Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Melody Lane, and every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, that's 8 a.m. Pacific, we are doing Cricut Design Space class. One thing we do at the beginning of every class, normally in the past, is, okay, my video's going over on the other monitor. The one thing we always did was show you the new images. Well, I did a whole video yesterday showing you the new images and really looking into them more. And so we won't be doing that today, and I don't think we will be in the future. If I do a video on Friday to show you the new images, it's because they take up all our time for our class. Like, there are so many new images every single week. It's just so much. So I decided that needs its own separate video, and something special about that video is members only and Patreon supporters in their Facebook group get to chat in those videos. So you can ask questions and stuff, but only the members. It's only 99 cents to join. Your name gets green and you get a little Cricut badge, and you get the special emojis by clicking the join button under the video on YouTube. We are also live in my Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. That is a place where you can post your projects. You can ask questions you want. You can troubleshoot. If you need help, all you have to do is ask. Show screenshots really help us help you better. If you show a screenshot with your layers panel, I can instantly ask why something is not working, why you can't slice, or why this isn't working. So that helps out a lot, and we do not allow any complaining. We keep that group a happy group. Sometimes we might get frustrated. I don't. I just, it's the little things. Don't get mad over those. But if some of you get frustrated, don't get frustrated. Ask for help. That's what we're here for. That's what I do 24/7, every day of the year. So I just want you to know you have a safe place to be in my groups where there is not a lot of negativity. We don't allow negative comments whatsoever. We try to inspire each other. We try to help each other and lift each other up. And that's what I do on my channel here. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Unless you're one of those negative Nellies or something like that, find another channel. But if you like to be happy and learn and be inspired, and sometimes I make you laugh, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, and we do a giveaway every Saturday. Do you guys want a giveaway? I need more likes in order to do a giveaway. And to be entered for the giveaway, you have to be able to be in the chat on YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you could join over on YouTube, get in the chat. You need a YouTube account. It's free. You can subscribe to my channel. It's free. And just get in the chat. And today we're just answering questions. No question is a dumb question, Lori Perez just commented. It's true. So we all started out someplace. Some of us are brand new. Some of us have been here for years and know how to use our Cricut. And some of us are learning all the time. I'm still learning. So, we're all learning. How long does it take to be accepted to the Facebook group? I just accepted 45 people into my Patreon Facebook group yesterday, right before the video. I'll have to check on that, see if you're still waiting. And are there any other things? Put your questions in all caps. That's not yelling. It's helping me see your questions. When I'm working in Design Space or crafting, I can't always see your questions. So if you put them in all caps, Jamie is here. Jamie also answers the questions, especially if I've already answered the question. Look in the chat. Hi, Annie from Germany. Glad you're here today. You're in the Shoutouts. So let's get started with those shout outs. I have to go over here. Is that the shout outs? I can't read. I move my monitors around. So when I'm looking this way, I'm looking at my other things. Be right back. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Nikki, Allison, Vicky, Robin, Elena, Joanne, Dee, Annie, Lori, Crystal, Paige, Becky, Karen, Jody, Carol, Simlin, Lori, Bonnie, Janet, Heather, Deborah, Betty, Carissa, Darlene, Kathy, Pam, Sonia, Lisa, Charlie, Sarah, Adie, Brenda, Naomi, Sherry, Charlotte, Andrea, Kathy, Deborah, Tammy, Linda, Teresa, Nelda, Manila, Georgiana, Lisa, and Kathy. And a huge thank you to my VIPs. Okay, we have a few questions in the chat I want to answer really quickly. Rosa Hooper, you say, how can I upgrade? What are you trying to upgrade? Are you trying to upgrade your Cricut Access membership, your Patreon membership to my support, or your membership on YouTube? What vinyl do you like best? Asked Lisa from Facebook. I like Cricut vinyl. I have never had a problem with Cricut vinyl. Cricut iron-on, they changed their iron-on and their vinyl a few years ago, and it is amazing. Their Cricut iron-on is tested to, and it's guaranteed to last more than 50 washes. Here's a little fact. Did you guys know that Cricut headquarters has a washer and dryer there that they test their iron-on and their new products and maybe products they're trying to test out to see if they're good enough for Cricut? They have a washer and dryer there going all the time. How do you unlock exclusive designs on Cricut? Sometimes there are exclusive access designs that are exclusive to Access, so you have to have Cricut Access. There's not many, and I don't know if it just says exclusive designs. I'm not sure. It just depends on what the design is. If it's an older design that's no longer available for purchase, then you can't unlock it. Somebody asked, how do I get the password? I don't see that question anymore. There you are. Diane's asking. So the password to get to my free files you get for as little as $2 a month through patreon.com/melodylane. I can move this over here when I'm on the screen. Oh, there it is, right in my head. See there? Patreon.com/melodylane. There's also a link in the description. The password is always at the top of my Patreon. If you are logged into Patreon and you are a $2 supporter, you go to patreon.com/melodylane, and it's the first post says secret password. So you click that, open that up, you scroll down, it has the links and everything, tells you everything you need to know. I also put it in all of my posts with my new projects. Does anyone know what the maximum print and cut size is? So that's what we're going to be going over first, is the print and cut, because we had a question Debbie Cantwell asked at the very top of the page this morning, like at 10:30. But the maximum print size is 6.75 by 9.25. And Cricut knows that you want it bigger. They have been working on this, I think, for a while. So they just need, I don't know if it's going to get bigger, but they know you want it, and I think they've been working on it. I don't know. I own a Maker. Does the Maker 3 or Explorer 3 cut better? I think they cut well. They have better motors than them that are more accurate, I think. Okay. Oh, Annie, thank you. She says, if you're not in USA or Canada, licensed images show up as exclusive and you can't buy them because Cricut does not have the rights to sell them in other countries. Yeah, some of them are just, Disney is only USA only. Star Wars is USA and Canada. It's just, they're not allowed to. Okay, I'm going to get to Debbie's question. Okay, so while I'm answering this, I'm going to not be able to read all the chat. Okay, she asked, can you show how to make the fun mug edges? And with everybody getting a sublimation printer for the mug press, can you show how to add a pattern? Okay, so first, okay, I see that question, is the Maker 3 quieter? I think it is quieter. Okay, so back to this. I did a whole video on showing how to make these edges. I think I made this one in that video. So let me show you how to add a pattern to it. The new Maker will not be on HSN for a while. It won't be on the 10th. Okay, so in order to make this print and cut, first we need to do is detach it. Because we only want to make this piece print and cut, we don't want to make this print and cut. We want to add this or attach it to this. And you know, I've never done that, so we'll try that out live. So I'm just going to move this here. Now to change anything to print and cut, you go under Operation and click Basic Cut and go to Print and Cut Standard. Now you know it's print and cut because it got rid of all those cut lines. See the difference? If we go to Basic Cut, change the color. But you can see, let's change there we go. You can see the cut lines. See the black lines around them? Now when we change it to print and cut, those black lines are no longer there. So now, how do we get the pattern? We click up here on the color, and you can choose colors that you want. But if you choose here where it says color, click the little arrow and you get pattern. And a lot of these are patterns that I've uploaded, but there's a bunch in Cricut Access. When it looks like you're down to the bottom, just click on the blank area and you can click for more. This is my son. You can upload pictures as patterns. There's Ken Hess. I'm looking for one that I want for this. Maybe this one. Oh, maybe, no, let's try this one. And sometimes it takes a while. Okay, that's a fun one. So it made this picture inside each one of these peace signs. And that's not what we want. We want the whole thing going across. So what you have to do to that first is you have to select just this piece and you have to weld it. And once I weld it, notice that the picture is not in each one of the peace signs. They are all welded together. And then you have to put it back in place. We're going to align center and attach. Okay. So this is making it too big, I think, because I attached that. That's what I was wondering. If I don't attach it, like I said, remember I said I'd never done this. I don't want all of these pieces cut out though. You know, like where you can see the grid, let's change the color of the canvas. So anywhere you see that, it's going to cut out. Now, if all these little peace signs cut out, what good is that for us? Because we can't put them on the mug press together. So what we need to do is we need to flatten this to a white rectangle. And then we won't be able to use this piece But when you're doing sublimation and print and cut, you don't need this piece. Okay, what size is this? 8.479 by 3.79. So we're going to unlock this lock. We're going to make the width 8.479. Is that what that was? And 3.79. And we're going to change it to white. And we're going to, oh, it's not quite big enough. Oh, 579, not 479. Okay, we're just gonna, I'm gonna hide this. Okay, we're gonna move this to the front. We're gonna select these both and we're gonna align and center. So now we have that. So now, what do? We do not want to attach it. We want to flatten it. Because anytime we're doing print and cut, we want to flatten it. So we're going to flatten. So now this will cut out. There is no problem here with it. When we hit make it, and I have the Maker 3 selected, so I'm just going to do on the mat. And the print and cut is like this. So this will print this out. It will cut out a rectangle, and then you just tape that onto your mug before you press it. You don't need the other attachment. All you need is this. There's no weeding, there's nothing. You just put it on there to wrap it. Okay. Why do you need a sublimation printer to do this mug project? You don't need a sublimation printer to do this piece mug wrap. You can use infusible ink. But if you want to print, you have to, and do the mug, you have to have sublimation ink in your printer to help it stick to the mug. If you don't have a sublimation printer, then you just use infusible ink and do it like this one. I don't know the best sublimation printer. I don't have one. Yeah, it's because the pattern that I did, let's unflatten this. They're asking why there's a seam here. I can edit the pattern because the pattern I uploaded is 12 by 12 and it is not this wide. So if I want to edit the pattern, I can make it bigger and wrong way. Oh, I need it up a little, down a little. Need it bigger. See, you just, here, but we can move this over. Let's do 500, see if that helps. There. Now there's no pattern. And then you can, or there's no seam. You can move it to whatever you want. Whatever area you want it, you can flip it. So you just have to get the picture the way you want it to be. Okay. I'm reading your questions. Yeah, this is not a repeating pattern. You do need to mirror for sublimation printing. Anything you iron on or press, you have to mirror. Yes, you can upload patterns to Design Space. You just upload here. I don't know why I can't. That's weird. If you like QR codes, I made these for my rental house. There's a video from my son, how to make coffee, to the heat guide, how to use the diffuser, how to use the bedroom TVs, and how to use the other TV and the DREAMBOX. But I do not know why my pattern fill is blacked out. Is anyone else's grayed out like that? Okay, let's do new. Let me see what other questions you have. And on the mug press wraps, you do not want to make them any longer to get them closer to the middle because the press does not go that far. What can I do when Cricut has problems reading my black lines in print and cut? You can go over them with a Sharpie. Sometimes you can put matte Scotch tape over it, the kind that's not shiny. Sometimes you need to print on the best quality. I'm going to change my machine to this. Okay. Let me see. Change my machine to the Maker 3. Oh, the Cricut has to fix that. I will let them know that pattern fill is not working for the Maker 3, and it should. There's no reason it shouldn't. Not everything is ready for the Maker 3 yet because it's not released yet, but I will tell them today that that is not working. So it's only because I had it set on Maker 3, but do not think that if you get the Maker 3 it won't work, because it will. So if you wanted to know how to do that, you just upload a pattern. You just choose a picture from your, look, I'll do the cuties that we gave away last week. Can upload them as a pattern. I can say cuties. I'll say they're multiple colors and upload. It's that easy. It takes a minute for it to work, and then you don't see it unless you go to pattern fill. Oh yeah, sometimes the lighting can affect the scanning on the black marks too. Sometimes turn the lights off, turn the lights on. Mama Disney says Cricut will not let me purchase Farm Ranch decor signs. Is that an image set? Whoops. What? Oh, the pattern got uploaded successfully. Farm Ranch decor signs. So you should be able to click here. Cart empty. It is not letting us do that. I will report that to Cricut also. Um, Vanessa, I've never made rhinestone patterns. Oh, the Farm Ranch decor I was just tagged says it's supposed to be in Cricut Access. So maybe that's why you can't purchase it. Let's insert these. Joy Wheaton Shannon cannot get the offset to work. Have you tried the link that I and Jamie have shared? Jamie, can you share that link if people are having a problem with offset? There was a link we were sharing that will help you with the offset. If you, sublimation is like infusible ink, and it is an ink that goes into your fabric. If you do sublimation on black fabric, you won't be able to see it. It's kind of like writing on a black poster board. If you're using a black marker on a black poster board, you won't see it well. If you use a yellow marker on a black poster board, you're not going to see it well. It's the same thing. So if I click make it on these are the farm ones that we couldn't do. I'm going to continue. I don't have a Cricut set up. I don't have any of my machines set up. But it looks like it's letting you do it. You don't have to buy the image. It's free if you have access. Okay, give me some more questions. If you put a question out there, please put in all caps, copy that question, and paste it so when I am available to answer it, I can. Did you guys know you can just grab all the images and change the color all at once? Select a line type. Oh, because these have different ones. Okay, we're going to get rid of these. I'm going to add some shapes. Offset does not work on the mobile devices. Does Lucky Charms come to mind when you see these? It does for me. Okay, if I wanted to change these all at once, I can just select them and change the color. If I want to change them all to draw, I can just, or foil. Let's change them to foil. I can do that. If I want to change them to draw, I can do that. I can change them all to the same pen. Can change them to an extra fine and the line goes thinner. There is a new rhinestone image set. Can you show how to use it? Oh, how do you bring images to the front and to the back? Okay, let me change these all back to basic. I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, let's go over that. I just want to change these colors. And you can go to advanced, make them pink. Okay, so here's the order that they are in. This one is at the top. So this one is on top of all of them. This one is on the bottom. So if I move this square around, it's behind all of them. We know that because of the order they are here on, and with this you can see it better, in the layers panel. There are different ways to make one go from the front to the back. So this one's in the front, that means it covers them all up. If you want it in the back, you can just drag it down to the bottom. Now it's behind even the square and all of them. You can move it up to the middle, and now it's on top of the triangle, but wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's on top of these here, but it's underneath the star and these images. Or you can right click, you can send to the front, you can right click. I don't know why it's not letting me move it to the back. This one is send to the back. Or you can arrange and send to the front. So now the star, because I had that one selected. Let me see if I can do it with these both. I'm going to send these both to the bottom, so it moved these both to the bottom. Why when this is Cheryl Johnson, why when I print and cut, it sometimes cuts all the image pieces out instead of around the image. Okay, let's do that. Let's say I want to like print these. Okay, so I want to take these and print them. I'll even flatten them. Now when I go to make it, it's going to cut each shape out instead of like a square. If I don't want each of these cut out individually and I wanted them on a square, I would have to, here's a square, put that square behind them, make the square white, now flatten them to the square. Now you notice you do not see the grid behind them. I can change the color of the canvas so you can see it better. Now there's a white piece here where before there was not. Now if I hit make it, oh, now is it too big? Let's just make it smaller. It still looks the same, but it's going to cut out where that square is because I flattened the images to a square. The same with writing. Let's undo this. So like before when I had flattened these, oh, I just unflattened them. You can see the grid, so that's going to cut out. Now, if I wanted to do writing, let's do something cursive. If I wanted to do this, wait a minute. Say I wanted to hang off this and flatten this. I just want it on the star. Let's make this bigger. Wait, I don't think this is going to come across how I want it to. It's not. Okay, hold on. Let me add to this. Hello there, cutie. Advanced, ungroup 2 lines. Okay, we are going to flatten this and we want to print it. Now, when we see this, these letters are all going to cut out individually. They're going to print and cut out individually. The H is not even connected to the E. It's going to be separate. It's not going to cut this out as a whole word. It's going to cut them out as 3 words. The H isn't even connected. That is because everywhere you see the grid behind it, it's going to be cut out that way. Now, if I wanted to put this on a star or a, let's just do a square. We'll make this white, because white does not print. Say we want it like that. Now, we do not attach it. If we attach it, it's still going to cut out around each letter. Attaching is the wrong way here when we want to print. So we have to select it and flatten it, and then it will only cut out here. So the reason it's cutting out all the different individual things is because it's not flattened onto one shape. Let's unflatten this. Okay, like if we were doing, let's say we were doing this, and we just wanted a few shapes here. Let's put it like this. If we flattened this, this is still going to cut out everywhere we see the grid. So it's going to cut out inside these letters. It's going to cut out here. It's going to cut out this. If you wanted this to be a rectangle or something, to just cut that out and print all this onto, let's say we were making a card like this, we would have to flatten it to everything. Now it will only cut that out around there. Does that make sense? Do you know if Cricut will reduce their machine prices with the new models? They've already been reduced. They've been reduced for a few years, and they go on sales. I'm reading your questions. Okay, are you asking how I moved these lines? Deborah on Facebook. Okay, let's unflatten these. Okay, let's just move this stuff out of the way. This is still print and cut. Let's change it, unflatten it. I'm going to select them all and change them all from print and cut to just basic cut. And I just don't like this color. Also, these are not welded together. But if I hit make it, what is not compatible? Oh, that square. Let's just exit that out. Okay, if I hit make it, these are now welded together because of the kerning. But they are not where we want them to be. If we were cutting, they're okay if we're cutting them on paper, but if we're cutting them on vinyl, we want them to look how we want them to look. I want you to see that there are cut lines between each letter. Now, if we attach this, let's see what happens when we make it. Okay, it's still welded together because we have not edited the font. Like we did not ungroup each letter. So that's good to know. I didn't even know that would do that. And what I did, let's detach. So just saying words. Okay, so make this smaller. So I just added more lines. And somebody said they liked how I did this. I don't know if they saw how I did it. You can change the line spacing here, moving them together. I don't like to do that. It just takes too long. I go to advanced. So when you have text selected, you'll see this advanced right here. And then you can ungroup to lines. So then each line is a thing. That's what I did here. Happy cutie. Hello, hi there. And you can move things how you want, and then you can attach them. Virginia, thank you. She's reminding everyone to like the video. And Sue is reminding everyone to like the video. How to change the background? You just go down here to blank canvas. You click on it. It does nothing when you click on it. But it does remove all the menus up here. Notice all you see is color. And some people don't even see that square because it's usually white. And it's hard to see if your computer does not have a lot of contrast. You can change it to any color you like. And you can change the grid to no grid just by clicking this square in the corner. I showed about picking patterns at the beginning. You can rewatch. And you can also read Jamie's answers. I'm looking for more questions. Okay. Show me how you can get different picks on Design Space. I'm not sure what you mean. The images, I like to go to New Images. Okay, we got to get rid of this. Thank you for subscribing. I think this is a new one for my video. I don't think this was in my video last night. They must have added this late last night. I'm going to click on it. What is the difference between flatten and contour? Oh, there's a big difference. Flatten is to attach things together, two images together. Flattens them together so you can print and cut. Contour has nothing to do with printing. I like these. Okay, I can show you contour with these because these all have like a little circle up here. So you can put them in a banner and make a banner with these. So cool. Okay, let's say we want to use this, but we don't want to use it for a banner. We just want to use it. So I'm going to insert this. And what if I don't? I really should just get rid of all this stuff. I don't want these circles here. I don't want to use it for a banner. I want to use it maybe just to put on a card or make a vinyl decal with it or something. So what I'm going to do instead is I can't contour because it's all together. I have to ungroup it and then I can contour. It looks like I might have to contour every single piece. Yep. So all the pieces have that. So I'm just going to select this one and click contour down here in the bottom right. And I can click on those holes. Contour, because those are the only cuts here. I can click hide all contours or just click them here. This one, you can just click them here, or I can find the circles over here and have those clicked. And there I have it. Now, if I wanted this on a vinyl decal without the layers or an iron-on, and I don't want to layer this many layers, what I could do, first thing I suggest is to duplicate it. So we're going to move over here and mess with this one that we duplicated. Okay, we can only slice 2 images at a time, but there are 3 sliced. Whoops. Let's put these back to make sure they're aligned center. Okay, now we're perfect here. But we can't slice because there's 3. So first, let's select the blue one. I'm going to hold down my shift key and select the white one. Now I can slice. Okay, so now I got that one away. I sliced these. I don't need that one. One thing I'm going to do, I do not need red stars. You know what? I don't need to do that one. All I need for the picture are the red stripes. So what I'm going to do, let's align and center. And that doesn't work. That's not where it should be. So to align this, I know I can align these in center. Okay, now I got to line these white ones up here. I'm going to move in. And then right after this, we are going to do the giveaway. So make sure you are on YouTube and can chat. Why can I not get these lined up? All right, I think that's going to be good enough anyway. I want this one and this one. The one with the stripes. Let me move down and slice. See what happens. This one I only, oh no, I do want those. Hold on. Okay, I do not need the red stars here, so I'm going to contour out all of the stars. That's how I got my red stripes. So over here we're good. All we need are the white stars and the white stripes. Oh, but they're the opposite stripes. We need these stripes. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate this to have 2 of these, and I'm going to contour, hide all contours. We're going to align, center, and slice. Do I have different ones now? No, these are still the same. I don't know how to get these red ones. Oh wait, contour, yes I do. Contour that and contour out all of these. I didn't need to slice it again. There, now I have the same ones. Why am I getting the same ones? Okay, wait a minute. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Why can I not get those? I need these, and I can't. Why did, I'm gonna duplicate it again. I need those. So on this one, you just need this, send it to the back. You have to have, I guess, 3 layers. Can anyone figure out how to get these stripes? It should be contour, right? But it's not. I can't think of it. All right. I'm reading your chat now. Welcome, Pam. Duplicate and contour the original star. Oh, hide all the contours on the white layer. Yeah, you're right. Let me duplicate this, contour this. Yes, I got it. I knew there was a way. Okay. Thank you, guys. Why do we have all those in there? Okay. Okay. So we figured it out together. I turned the white piece into the red piece. Contoured that original piece. There we go. So now there will be no duplicating or layering on top. When I go to edit on Design Space, I only get cut and copy highlighted. There is no drawing option. There is drawing options. Let me change this one to white. Make sure you guys are chatting in the chat. And let's say I want to change this to draw a pen. I'm going to use a red pen. Use a marker. I don't know if there's a red one. There's an infusible ink one. We're just going to use that. Let's duplicate this. If we just want the blue stars, we can contour this. Get rid of all the stars here. So now we have the red stripes. And then here, I want to get rid of all the stripes. And I want to make these blue. Those are purple, blue, and put the stripes here. Now we have to attach it so they will write on top of that. So that when I hit make it, oh, we still got all those shapes. It will cut this out and write on there. Okay. So the giveaway. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support. Sorry. The giveaway is for $25 cash through PayPal or Amazon gift card. However, it is easy for you. Looking for Nightbot. I found it. And the chat is going crazy here for Nightbot. Or is that just because I clicked on it? With all the images we have, how do you find the perfect image? It just depends on what you're looking for. Trying to do draw only so that you can do it on a mug. Well, you have to cut something out. I'll show you how to draw on a mug wrap. Because you don't want to just draw on your mat, you have to draw on laser paper for infusible ink. Can I tell you what distribute under the align means? Yes. I suggest try it. Put some shapes on there and try it, but I will show you. Right after Nightbot chooses. Okay, we have a winner. Do you guys want to see who the winner is? I lost this. Okay. The winner is Marjorie. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack. Hey, Yak. Marjorie, you are the winner today. Nightbot has chosen you. So what you need to do is go to my website. Clicking on this. Go, not here, to melodylaneinspired.com. Go to contact or just scroll down. I need to know your name, your email, and the date that you want. So today's date, or if you do it today, just say today. And I need to know your email for either PayPal or Amazon so I can give you $25 through that. I try to do it right after class. So the sooner you email me, the sooner you get it. So just do that. If you want to see the new images, all the new images this week, you can go down here and click on this video. And here are the other videos I've done recently. They're always at the very bottom of my website. Here's a tour of my crafting getaway. And we're still going to answer questions. I don't have a video right after this one. We're not doing viewer mail today because I didn't get any. That's all right. We'll just take longer in the Design Space class. But there's more videos there if you want to see them. Yes, flatten is for print and cut. Joy Shannon says, I love your hair today. Thank you. I cut it myself today. I think I still have hair on my shirt. You probably can't see it though. I was like, I cut it the other night too, like 2 or 3 days ago. And then this morning I'm like, oh, I need more cut. So I cut it. Distribute. That's what I was going to show you. Let me show you that. We're going to get rid of this. Did you all learn what contour was? Well, what flatten was, what slicing is, attach is. You should have, if you've been watching. Okay. Oh, and I was going to show you mugs, mug wraps for drawing. Remind me of that. So distribute. We need a few shapes. Let's make these smaller. Let's just duplicate all of them. Okay. So let's make some down here, mix them up. If I'm going to select these and I go to align, I want to distribute these evenly horizontally. So they're all are evenly moved apart. You can't tell very well because some of these are moved down here. Now, if we want to distribute vertically, then they're all distributed vertically from the top to the bottom. But if we want these all lined up, we would center vertically this way, not distribute, we're centering. But if we wanted them, a space between them, I could move one way over here. Let me move them this way. And select them all, and it will distribute from the first picture to the last picture. Align, distribute horizontally. So now there's the same space between them, although it doesn't look like it because there's different shapes. Let's just do the circle. Let's align, center vertically. Let's move on over, and I'm using the key on my keyboard to move it over. That way I know it's not moving up or down. And how do you get a cut image to draw only? You just change it to draw. So we're going to align and distribute horizontally. So now they're all evenly spaced. Okay, we have too many in here. All right, now I'm going to align and distribute horizontally again. So now there is equal space between them. That is what the distribute does. Now, if I wanted them, click off of them so you can, let's say I want to align, center vertically. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's undo. Align, center horizontally. Yes, that's what I want. But all these are, because they were all vertically. If I want them all lined up, I'm going to center horizontally, get them in a straight line like that, and then distribute vertically. And now they're all in a line like that. And you can do this with any image whatsoever. So, somebody said how to turn any cut image into draw. Let's just go to new. So we don't have all these. Let's just get an image. Just browse all images. Let's do Mickey Mouse. If I want him to draw, I just go over here to Operation, go under Draw, and then click on Pen, and he will turn to draw. Now, we have these different options. I can change the color. Whatever layers were there will still be there. I can still make those red. I think this is his belt. Yeah, his little buckles there. That's how you do it. Now, if I hit make it, let's see what happens. It's got these extra colored pieces over here. you could attach them. This will not cut anything out. It will only make it draw. If you want it to cut, I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to change these back to cut. And that happened because I attached these pieces, I think. If we go back here and just get an original Mickey back, it's not giving me the image info. Just go back to images, grab the Mickey, and I'm just going to weld this together, and I'm going to contour. Hide all contours. And then let's change the color of the canvas so you can see the difference in a second, because I'm going to change him to white. And we're going to move this white one to the back. We can just drag it down here. Or it doesn't want me to. Drag that up there. Center it. And attach. So now it will cut out the Mickey and draw. See these pieces here and right here on his tail? If you want those holes cut out there, you can click here and you can still have those cut out. See, and now they'll cut out. How do you put a photo into a shape? You have to make it print. So you change it to print and cut. Then you go up here to the square right here. I got the hiccups. And you see color. You can change the color, but you click on the arrow right here and go to pattern. I did show this in the beginning. I got the hiccups. Let's put our Cricut Cuties in there. I just uploaded. And the last person that won the Cricut Cuties, I do not think I got an email with which cutie you want. Please email me again. So then we got a Mickey shaped with cuties in it, because I just uploaded the cuties in this class. You can't get distribute to work on words? Okay. Let's just make these words smaller and duplicate. I'm going to align vertically, center vertically. No, that's the wrong one. Center horizontally. If you do the wrong one, you just do it. It's working on words. Distribute vertically. So then they're all in a row. It doesn't work any different. Distribute doesn't work any difference with images or words. No, I have not been drinking, except for ginger ale. Yeah, if you had all these in one text box, it won't work. It has to be its own. Okay, so somebody on Facebook, I don't know the name, so it doesn't show me if you're in a group, says, wow, how did you get yours say different colors when you attach? Every time I attach them, it makes them the same color. That is because it's drawing. If you're attaching drawing, it does not make them the same color. So if I click make it, I attach these because they're still on, there's actually no background color because it's not cutting anything out. So it's just writing. And these are not the same because I didn't attach them. If I want these to cut like this, I have to click attach. Now, if I attach, let's just go back and get Mickey again. So now Mickey will cut out different colors when I hit make it. Now these are all good because I attached them. But then I have these different layers for Mickey. Because you cannot attach them to one layer and get them to cut out in different colors. That's why you can't attach it. So if I take this and attach it, it changes to one color because you can't cut it with different colors on a mat unless you're printing. You do not attach cut images. I'm going to detach them, but they're all the same color now. So I can change the colors back. So when you're doing layers, you're not going to attach them. Never attach them. You have to have them cut out on different layers, mats, unless you change them on the mats. So let's say I want to just save room and I'm just going to move this, so I can click these three dots, move object. I'm going to click it over to this one. And the red one, I'm also going to click over to the same one. Notice they change colors. They're all this yellow color. That's all you can do. But if I move these to different colors, I could just have a little bitty scrap of this gold right here for his, I don't know, for his pants or those buttons. And then I could put black up here in this corner. And then I could put the red down here in this corner if I wanted. And then I'm just doing it all on one mat. But according to Cricut, you can't do more than one color on a mat. It doesn't show in Design Space, but of course you can. On your physical mat, you can put black vinyl here, and it will cut out in the color of the vinyl or the paper that you're using. How to draw a name and fill in solid drawing. That just depends on the font you're using. If you're selecting writing, go to writing. And there are some fonts, and I have them in my supporter projects. If we go to supporter projects, whoops. I'm in fonts. I made a list of fonts. We're just going to move this one on top. It takes a long time for this to open because there's so many fonts in here. Yes, patterns will only work when you're doing print and cut. What's the best way to address envelopes and keep the writing where it's supposed to go? Great question. Okay, well that one's loading. We're going to go new here. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. We are going to go to Melody Lane. 1, 2, 3, Sesame. I can't spell. Sesame. Is that right? Street. Okay, let's say we want to do this on an envelope. We're going to change it to writing. And you want to keep it in space. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what city I'm in. The Villages. Okay, I don't live on Sesame Street. But if I wanted to write this on an envelope that's already made and not one I'm making in Design Space, what you could do is add a shape. And we're going to make this the size of the envelope. We're going to say it's 5.5 by 4.25. We're going to change it to white. And we're also going to change this from basic cut to draw. So we're going to go to pen under draw. And we're going to change that pen to a different color. We're going to attach it. So are y'all paying attention? This is how you can address an envelope. Why did that change the color? It looks like it did, but it didn't. Here, I'll make this so you can see it. I don't know. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit make it. We're going to move this to where the envelope, like if you have it opened or something, maybe the top part of the envelope is up here. So you want to move this down. Count how many squares on your mat you're putting your envelope. So here I put it 3 down and 3 over. Wherever you might need to do 4, wherever you need to do it, you put this where you want it. And if you have a different size envelope, make the square the size of your envelope. Okay, so now all you do is continue, and it will tell you to either upload the black pen or the raspberry pen, because that's the pen I have selected for the outside. When it tells me to upload the raspberry pen, I'm not going to do it. If it tells me to upload the black pen, I'm going to do it because it's going to write the address. If you don't want it to write the square, don't put the pen in. Take out the pen. So if it tells you first to do the black, do the black. If it tells you to upload the raspberry, then take out the black. Do not put the raspberry in and hit go. That's how you address envelopes. You have to lie and say, oh, I'm putting the raspberry pen in, but I'm really not. I always wanted to visit Sesame Street as a child. I learned so much from Sesame Street. Oh, the fonts. They're here. So these are nice, fun writing fonts. The Spider-Man font is a purchased one. Carly Sketch is one of my favorites if you want it filled in. I did do this Carly Sketch in foil on this. Let me show you this card. So on this one, the thank you is done in the Carly Sketch with a foil. So I did this with a Joy foil the other day. The butterfly is foiled. And the thank you is foiled. And This Ellie Olivia is an awesome font. So these are some that are just thicker. This beadwork is fun. They're just a little thicker than just one single line. This kind of fills it in a shadow behind it. That's fun too. Heart Attack has hearts on it. Okay. Oh, I lied to the Cricut all the time. Thank you, everybody. Yay, you guys are learning. Trying to see if there's any more questions. Can you distribute and curve together? Not really. I don't think so. Let's go over here. So let's detach this. So you can only do one line. And we can even just make this regular. Oops. Yeah, that's regular. Oh, it's not letting me curve. Let's just start again. Curve. You can move your spacing together or forward, but I don't distribute. You can't. There's nothing to align, so you can't really do that. What if is offset? So if I can take words or images, I have lots of videos on offset and how to make stickers and stuff. Offset puts a line behind it. This is the offset. Let's make that orange so you can see it. So it makes it like that, so it kind of has a shadow. Let's undo that. Whoops. And I can slice this. So I could have these words if I wanted. And I could even offset this. I could even offset that. There's so much you can do with offset. Okay. Could type in a rectangle, curve the rectangle, and distribute. You cannot curve images, you can only curve text. Yeah, and to distribute the words, they all have to be on a different layer. They cannot be in the same layer. How to keep the fonts from changing colors when you attach. Virginia, you cannot stop them from changing colors when you attach. You do not need to attach them if they're different colors. There's no way to do that. Yes, and you can use the offset with pens. You can change this to be a pen. You can change it to engrave. Let's make it glitter. Can change this one to a pen. Oh wait, gotta change it to a pen first. You can change it to foil. Now, because I changed these two to a pen, I can now attach it. Because I changed it to writing. Anytime you write, you want to attach, but when you're not writing, you do not attach them. Now, you guys might want to watch this video again to get all of the information, because there was a lot of information and questions answered in this video. Sometimes watch the chat, sometimes watch the video, and you will get help from the chat and the video separately. Especially if you're on Facebook, you'll want to come over and watch the YouTube chat to get all the answers. Yes, Catherine says, can you use a mat with the Maker 3? I'm not sure if I want the Maker or the Maker 3. Yes, the Maker 3 will do everything the original Maker does. You can use a mat. It does everything. It has a better motor in it. They rebuilt it. So it has more sensors in it, and it has a better motor in it. It goes faster and is more accurate. So if you want the best machine, I would get the Maker 3. If you're on a budget, then maybe get one of the Maker 3 or the Explorer 2. Helen, you will want to rewatch the video. Yes, this is definitely a watch, pause, and do. So the best way to learn is to watch me do something in Design Space and pause the video. Then you go do the exact same thing I did. Play around. That's how I learned how to use Design Space. I just played in it and see what happened. I played today and learned something. You just have to play around to see what happens. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? The winner of the hashtag what I learned. I have it already and forgot to share. So luckily, those of you that are still watching, so every week I do a giveaway, not only the $25 giveaway, but the hashtag what I learned melody giveaway. So what that is all you have to do is share one of my videos. Let me show you. So take one of my videos. This is the one, Designing Cool Mug Edges in Cricut Design Space. Watch the video, click the share button. You can't just click Facebook or something, but it has to be a public post. I just copy this and then post it on Facebook or social media, but you have to add the hashtag what I learned, and you have to tell me a sentence of what you learned. So congratulations goes to Linda. Let me make this bigger. Linda Galindo. She made it public. It has the little world here. She added the hashtag what I learned. Some people are asking me how to do a hashtag. The way to do a hashtag is you just put in the hashtag sign, shift and the number 3, and then type all the words as one word, no spaces. And that's all you do. There's nothing special you do. You just type it in. And she told us what she learned. She found out how she can emboss with gel pens in the Cricut. And she shared the video. As you can see, here is a link to the video. And she told us what she did. So Linda, please message me on my website, Melody Lane Inspired. Go to contact or just scroll down to the video and you win $25. I need your name, your email, what the date of the video this was, and if you want it through PayPal or Amazon, make sure I have that email. Yeah, I don't have any mail today, so we're not doing the mail. We already did the giveaway. Yes, there was a lot of information today. Okay, I think that's it. I want to thank you guys. If you want me to cover something in next week's Design Space class, let me know. Most of the classes I do because somebody asked me to do them. So just let me know and give me comments below what you learned in this video today. Share this video. Share one thing you learned in this video. Put in the hashtag what I learned, because I'm telling you, there's not many of you doing the hashtag what I learned, Melody. Some people, I think, may be winning twice because you guys are not sharing the videos. So all you have to do is share the video. You have to share the video and do the hashtag what I learned and tell people what you learned. So I know you've learned one thing in this class today, so say that, even if you already knew it. Will Cricut still produce the original maker? They told us they will for a while. I don't know why though. If I was Cricut, I wouldn't still produce the maker because the new maker is better and it's the same price. Thank you guys. I'll see ya Tuesday at noon for a project video. I don't know what project yet. I have a few I can do.